Welcome back. We're looking at the 2015 paper, question 5 for GCSE ICT. So let's have a quick run through what this is about. Having a quick drink there. So Sarah sells her photographs online. Name the law that protects her work. And if you get this wrong, you need shooting. Not really, but I mean, this is, come on, protecting her photographs online. You guessed it, the Copyright Act or the CDPA Act is absolutely perfect. There's 3 benefits to Sarah of selling her photographs online. So she's got all these lovely pictures of whatever she takes pictures of, and they're on a website and you can buy them. So what's the benefits to Sarah of doing that? Have a think about that. Well, benefits are wider audience exposure. So that, you know, if she had a shop on the high street in Trowbridge, then only the people, you know, who are prepared to come to a shop would see it. But, you know, as soon as she goes live, you know, she's got a global, there's no one who can't get access to her work. So wider audience, widespread reach. Also, she can target, you know, the marketing better. So maybe she can send emails out with links to particular, you know, photographs. She can also track who's going on, which page at what time, where they're from. You know, if she gets you know, sales, then she can collect those details very, very quickly. So rather than someone coming into the shop paying cash, you don't really collect that detail. You don't know where they are. But if you've got the detail of their, you know, name, address, postcode, all that sort of stuff, you can then use targeted marketing. Also, I mean, she could set this up in her garage, you know, or in her bedroom, and she wouldn't have to set a shop up, employ people. And photos can be sold at any time, 24/7, 365 days per year. Customers pay using third-party payments service. Payments are secure. State one other benefit to Sarah of accepting payments using third-party payments service. One other benefits, okay, apart from secure. Okay, have a think about that one. Often with third-party payment services like PayPal, the handling fees and costs are lower. If you go through your bank, they tend to be higher. Okay. Also, people who you know, don't maybe want to either have you know, Visa or debit, can actually use things like PayPal, so you can maybe have a wider way of people paying. And also, people might think, okay, well, she accepts, you know, third-party payment services which are very secure, and gets better customer trust. There's 3 ways that web browsers can display to customers that payments are secure. So what would a browser change? What icons, colours would change? Have a think about that one. Okay, pick a padlock symbol. Okay, you get the HTTPS in the address line. So the web, you know, if it's secure, the payment's secure, it would change, and that's a secure URL. The colour address bar would go green, and also you might get some product support, saying this is, you know, secured by VeriSign or Norton or other ones I'm trying to think of, but there are other ones. Sarah wants customers to see photographs that are likely to be relevant to them. Describe how transactional data can be used to achieve this one. Okay, so she's talking about customers, so these people have bought something from her. How can their transactional data help to achieve this? Okay, so how can customers see photographs that are to be relevant to them? Have a think. Answer. So the customer's previous activity, visits, page views, okay, are stored in cookies, okay, and the cookies are read and analysed and matched, so that when customers go back, they will be given a more relevant personal experience. Okay, remember my story about the hockey gloves, because I've been and probably bought something somewhere. I kept seeing blooming adverts about hockey stuff everywhere because they used my cookies. Okay, read them, analysed them, and when I went back on Amazon or wherever it was I bought it, they then targeted me. Okay. Sarah bought a desktop computer. Discuss the advantages and disadvantages of Sarah of selecting a desktop computer. Okay, so desktops, that's the ones like in TC7, rather than laptop, smartphone, phone, or tablet computer. Have a think about that one. Well, again, the mark scheme, a bit like in previous questions, are if it's going to be rambly and limited, you're going to get 1 or 2 marks. If it's going to be detailed and descriptive and using terminology, goods, great spag, it's going to get 5 or 6. So what is your answer? Have a think. Okay, so this has been split into advantages and disadvantages, so it's basically a chance for you to discuss. So we know that performance of desktop components far outperforms other form factors, so they basically a performance issue, much better. Okay, portability, advantages of desktops, so you can get different size monitors as well. You can get other more peripherals to plug into them. You also have it's wired connections typically, although you can get wireless on desktops. Often it's more reliable. You can upgrade them, you can change them. You can also if you need particular software, you find that you're not going to run that on a smartphone, are you? A tablet, it's not really going to work. There's not enough RAM, there's not enough storage, there's not enough processor power. But also desktops, don't be misled that desktops are really expensive, because they can actually be customized really cheaply. You try it, go on a customization, you can get a really good computer for £300 or £400. Disadvantages obviously are the opposites of those. Things like disadvantages are that I'm trying to think here. Hang on, what am I saying? Obviously, there's the technology size. Things need to be cooled. They're bigger, a bit more cumbersome. You can't necessarily take, and it's not on mobile. Okay, to desktop's not something you'd take on a train with you. It'd be ridiculous, wouldn't it? Okay. Also, you might need. You might, although people might, like photographers like Sarah, might use a digital camera, but they also might, because the mobile phones are so much superior now in terms of technology, in terms of pixels and so on, that actually desktops are always not the best thing. It might be better for them to have a more mobile platform for taking pictures as well. So those are the main disadvantages and advantages. See how you got on that one as well. Okay, and that's the end of question 5 for the GCSE ICT 2015 paper. Okay, thank you.